I'm so happy to be here with you today, and so happy that you have chosen to receive a message for your week ahead. So, the idea is about these messages that they highlight the gaps of how you are to transform and ascend this week. So, I've been doing these readings now for, I don't know, 4 years, every single Monday. And every single week, they just keep building. They keep building you up, keep asking you to ask, connect in with your soul. So, the message that's come through for today and the theme that the cards will follow is that if you have forgotten who you are and why you're here, if you've just for some reason got so wrapped up in the survival and so wrapped up in your own life that you've forgotten that you came here to experience a life as a human and then to remember that you could reconnect back with your soul. That is the whole purpose, so that you can start enjoying life, you can start creating life, you can start doing things that you knew before you came here that you wanted to do. So a lot of people have a mission. A lot of people are here to sort of like have a life that is very different to the one that they're currently having. Now, you are going to be asked to experience a much wider range of emotions than you actually use right now. So you were born at this specific time. You came in to remember that you are a spirit having a human experience. Within that, you will start to, use more broadband, widen the emotions, the feelings, the perspective that you have. You will open up doors and you'll realize that there's so much more to be felt, so much more to be experienced. You didn't come here to experience the mundane, the ordinary, the normal. You're above that, you're beyond that. You want to experience so much more. And if you were like me and you came in a generation that were told that feeling was a weakness, that you were not supposed to feel quite so much, but then you went and did Reiki and you went and did so many other things and you've been on this self-development journey, and now you're like, oh wow, I'm feeling. The whole idea is that you can read energetics, that you understand what's going on. This is the next evolution of the population. So this is what I'm here to expand with you today, to help you understand that when you are on this soul journey, when you're enjoying it, when you're connected with your soul, when something's kicking off, all you need to do is slow down, simply slow down, stop all the chatter that's in your head and go in. Start asking your soul, how do I handle this? You've heard me. The most question that I ask all the time is, I don't know how to deal with this. Please show me how. As the human, we don't know, but your soul will come in. We have to remember to ask our soul, please help me through and navigate through this particular experience that I'm going through. And she will be answering you. My job is to help you become safe, that you are able to feel and you want to ask more questions, that you can feel what's going on in your body. You can read the room that you go into. You can read for your family. You can read for your business. In practical terms, what does that look like? Your son goes to a party and you want to know that you didn't hear him come home and you want to know that he's safe. So you ask to feel into his energy and you feel, okay, he's safe. He's in his bed. You get to know these things. You can find lost scooter keys. It can help sell your house. It can help mend relationships when the relationships are not working well. The main reason I do all of this is because I don't want to be feeling and having persistent thoughts that create form on my body or in my life. So that's one of the main reasons I do that. That's my dog saying hello. So when you feel into energetics, you will feel a tightness or a relaxedness, an openness. You will feel it like as your body is responding to what's going on in your life. It will give you information back. If you ask a particular question, where do I find this, or who is the best person for that? Be aware where you're being shown, what you're being shown, how you can then go ahead and follow what you're being shown so that that becomes your answer. I've found the artist for the dragon cards. I've found clients. I've found my next mentor. I've found all sorts of different things because I'm asking the question and I'm looking for the signs of what I'm being shown. This is information coming back from your soul to help guide you through. I call this the art of divine guidance. You're allowing yourself to slow down and you're reading the energy. Like you can read the energy in a room. When you go in, it's like, oh God, something's going to kick off or something has just kicked off. You read your energy for absolutely every single area in your life. And I include in that your business. You can ask your business for information. I read the energetics of business so that you don't have to, or then you will learn how to do that for yourself. So without further ado, we are going to go into this whole the week ahead for us. We're going to use the dragon cards. And these dragon cards came to me from an interview with a dragon called Sarafina. She is a golden dragon. And she is here to help you evolve, have your soul journey, and realize you need to know what you want. You need to know how to pivot your energy, pivot your thoughts towards different angle. You need to be safe to feel things, feel what's going on in your life, connect in with your soul. um, be more playful about life. It's not all about survival. It's like, what do I do to enjoy myself? How do I feel really, really great about life? And how do I step away from this survival life, these ordinary, mundane ways of operating? And how do I look at the world and all my situations knowing that I'm supported? And then you enter into utopia. This is a quiet space where you are observing. You are stopping and feeling what's going on. You're asking questions and you're being very, very aware of what's going on for you. So let's go into reading the messages for the cards this week. I shall do that now. And if so, you will have picked a card number 1, 2, 3, or 4. Now we are going to bring you closer. It's a transmission for you and it is an activation for you. I will slip into what I call dragon language. In other words, when the cards are being pulled, then I am out of the way. So it's just exactly what the universe wants for you. With the theme today being that you are here on earth as a soul. And this is an activation for you. What happens is normally a card flips out of the pack and then whoops, and then I know exactly what the message is that wants to be read for you if you pick card number 1. All the messages, by the way, they all link to each other. So like the 4 messages will be following that. Okay. This planet, by the way, was perfectly created for you to experience all of this. Right, so the message right now is from Sarafina number 6, where all creation starts. So let's start right at the beginning, where all creation starts, reminding you that you are the creator. So, card for anyone who chose card number 1 today. This is your message for today, for your week ahead. So you use this message, you pull it in, you embody this message, and you take what you hear and understand from this message and start evolving. Serafina, where all creation starts. There is a humble and simple look at where all creation starts. It's a space that words cannot adequately explain. It's a feeling that comes from inside your body, the feeling of being home, safe, and it is here where all creation starts. So this is where I'm talking about. This is where you connect in with your soul. You simply go quiet, you stop all the chatter, you get more and more familiar with your soul going in. There is a practice you can do to ignite creation. You can do when you're in your soul state. There is a feeling in your body, a state that affects and influences your environment and anyone and everyone that you encounter. Simply by allowing your mind to step out of the way and come to gently drop into your body, into your wise body, so you can feel from your body, you can understand from your body. You are not interpreting and analyzing everything from your head. Instead, you are just feeling what is possible from your body. You may call this the knowing state, and you get there means that you have dropped away from your head. Dropped away through all your head, like go through your eyes, your nose, your chin, your ears, bring all your energy and your awareness down to your chin, down through your throat, down into your body, and settle there. It's like a silent place. This is your home. You bring all your business, busy and analyzing, and as well as your overthinking, and drop them into your body. Drop into your heart. You feel your body is a different place. It's wonderfully intelligent and it's knowing. And it brings to the forefront of you your highest intelligence, your consciousness and awareness, which lies dormant or snoozing inside you currently. This is when you're able to feel what is affecting you and influencing you on the outside. What mood, temperature influences you, what food influences people, where you want to be, who you want to be with. You feel it more than just feeling the room. It's like you know when you're thirsty, you know when you want to go to the toilet, you know whether you want to eat something or not. Not because somebody's told you it's good or bad, but because you feel it. It is a deep knowing feeling. The feeling links with your intention of who you want to be and how you want to act and how you want to be from now on, until slowly but surely you become who you are meant to be, this soul human, linked to the outer cosmos, linked to the greater picture. Imagine yourself, if you will, as a ninja, a focused magician, someone admired for their extra sensory perception. There's a little bit more there, but I think this, you get the gist of this. If you are wanting to create, to manifest, it's not just through thinking and affirmations, using your head. It is bringing all of that into your body, because your whole body is your spirit, is your soul. This is the body that you chose to be in this lifetime. Bring this through. Feel what's going on in your environment. Feel what's going on in your body. Keep asking questions. What am I feeling? Stop, look, listen. What am I feeling? That's one of the other messages from the cards. This planet was created perfectly for this particular lifetime, for you to be here as a blip in your lifetime, to experience what it feels like having a human experience in a dense, thick energy where form seems more important than anything else. So here's your message for this week if you chose number one. Thank you very much, Sarafina, for that. Right, we are going to go swiftly on to card number two. I'll keep my glasses on, shall I? So the message for this week, remembering, you're seeing through the eyes of your soul. You're understanding that you came in here with a desire to experience life. And then, although you've forgotten about the fact that you're a soul, how you now break through that, how you now start using the divine guidance that is there for you. Maya kuulian barira hai kroe, marhamalia la umalia hele hai. Pikambalia la ulian ba ike ea hai. Am aya oa he ka e amba. All right, so card number two, if you chose card number two, this is for you. Number 12, straight there. Thank you, Tara. I'm going to introduce you to Tara. Tara is card number 2 for this week on the 16th of March. Tara came to me when I was sitting on a beach. If you've heard this story before, you'll know it. I'd finished doing a business reading for someone, and Tara came out of the sea and she came and sat behind me, and we had started having conversations, or rather, I was asking questions and she was laughing and responding. She is the one that helps you flip out of whatever sense that you are in. And as I was talking to her, a dog was going crazy on the other side of the beach, wanting to get closer and closer and closer. Eventually, its lead snapped, or just the owner let go. And this beautiful bulldog came, American bulldog, came running towards me, rolling all over me, scratching my legs, full of sand, kicking sand everywhere. Just wanted to be in this particular energy. Of course, the owner apologized profusely, and I was just laughing, knowing exactly why this dog had come running over to me in particular on the other side of the beach. So this is Tara. She gets you to flip out of whatever mood you're in, whatever perspective you're in. Let's see what she's got to say to you today. So, Tara, number 12, safe and sound in myself, wherever I am, whoever I'm with. So, even on the beach, even if the dog's rolling all over me, oh my God, what's going on? I'm safe and sound in myself. Her first words, you are safe. There is no better feeling than knowing how safe you feel. Knowing who you are and what you came here to do, feeling safe at the time in your body, just reconnecting in with your soul will make you feel safe. You carry that ability with you wherever you are, whoever you're with, and it is your own safe place. No one can take that away from you. As a spiritual being coming in through birth to live and experience this world with its concepts of dense physical vibrations, strong needs to survive, and being educated in negative expectations. You are a soul, and you have accustomed yourself to everything that the soul knows that is not true. You are a super conscious being made of energy and operate with frequency, and originated in the realms where unity, love, and freedom were normal. These old concepts of feeling unsafe, bombarded with negative stories and beliefs that seem to be so real that no wonder life in the world can seem so confusing. You're a spirit here in flesh and bones body, living in vibrations that are dense and slow in comparison to your own. Everything you know intuitively as a soul seems not to fit and feels unreal and unnatural. And the negative survival experience for the collective population seems so much more real to you. We've been educated in this. We've gone to school, we've done jobs from 9 to 5. We've then taken pharmaceutical drugs because they were supposedly far more effective than natural remedies. We've been educated to not trust ourselves. If you look at the other messages from the cards, that will also bring to mind that you are a witch, a sorceress. You know all of this. You have been through lifetimes of this, and yet this particular planet means that you have to break through this and remember every single time. And you will be surrounded probably 9 to 1, you being the one of people who don't understand this and don't get this. The more you break through, the more you help the rest of the people around you break through as well. Getting back to feeling safe will be the basis for everything that you do from now on. And you move towards into feeling a multi-sensory, consciously feeling soul-connected person. You will feel safe to be heard. You will feel safe to be judged, even to be criticized. You will know the truth of it because of who you are, being unaffected by criticism or judgment. This is a phenomenal power for you being visible, an inner strength to tap into. You will feel safe to be loved and to demonstrate all of your love because you won't be frightened of being hurt. It matters not. That goes for the same with your business, being visible in your business, being able to feel safe to go forwards and talk about what you're here to talk about. Took me a while to do that. until I connected in with my soul, and it matters not. What matters is how much love you can handle, how much love you can show, how much love you can receive, how much peace you can feel, and how much expansive joy you can house. Your feelings have been so limited, it is scary to experience just how much your feelings have been turned down and turned off. And that goes back to the very beginning of my broadcast here about that we live in a very narrow bandwidth of what we feel. The more we feel joy, the more we will feel pain and sorrow, but that's okay, it matters not. And then we can just keep expanding and expanding and expanding so that we can feel more. Then what happens? We start to see more. We see beyond the visible spectrum. We hear beyond the visible spectrum. And we know that our soul is guiding us. And this is the art of divine guidance. And the book and the books that I'm writing from the dragons with the messages, all to remind you who you are and how powerful you are. Isn't that amazing? So, card number 3. Sorry, plant. Sorry, Boris. So, card number 3, we're going to go into this now as well with the messages from the dragons this week, which is all about you remembering and breaking through the fact that you are a gorgeous, unfathomable, just beautiful, iridescent soul. Maya ikum vui. There's one that flies right out. All right, so we've got 28. Luna Ray. Luna Ray, by the way, she is gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. All right, so we've got card number 3 now, and I want to introduce you to Luna Ray. Luna Ray is gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. She is helping you to feel. I haven't read the card yet. She is helping you to feel, helping you to feel safe, helping you to feel your way forwards and navigate. She is a wingless dragon, but she's very, very magical, and she's more serpent-like, but she has 4 legs. Just, yeah, gosh, she feels so soft and warm, and she wants you to understand the feelings that she portrays. Now, okay, Luna Ray, this is your message this week. Explore the feeling of being enlightened, lifting off the burdens of being human. Get out of that human state. Here we go. You are imagining what it will feel like to be enlightened. Oh God, just lighter, lifted off this planet. To feel that you have shifted your consciousness and perceptions. You feel so strong and sure of yourself that no one's bad behavior is influencing or affecting you. That goes back to Tara's card a minute ago. Your stories and old memories are no longer causing you stress, and the dramas have vanished in your life. You are in flow and everything is working out gracefully well for you. You are wondering now what you would be truly like and feel what it would feel like if you'd be beneficial feeling would be more than nice for you to understand what enlightened feels like. To truly experience the feeling, we ask you to drop the narrative of your over-analytical mind, which was card number 1. Step out of your own way. Being enlightened is the feeling that you are really very well connected and cared for by your soul. You are very aware of your body, how your body sends messages to you in your own language. You know your body sensations and signs to you for your yes and no, and what is right and wrong for you. You feel in flow with the guidance from your soul. You ask for assistance and receive answers for directions in any situation. That is the art of divine guidance right there. You ask for information and you receive it. There is a feeling of lightness with this connection, hence the word enlightened. Now, as you bond with your soul and see through the eyes of your soul into your world, you understand everything you see from the soul's perspective, not just from your personality survival human's perspective. You're able to remain curious and open and inquisitive to all the signs that come through. This is the messages for this week, isn't it? Seeing the signs of the soul. You notice what you notice. When you are in this altered state, life drives itself. Your car rolls down the road with ease and life rolls. If there is a presence of worry or doubt or fear or if there is exuberance or a sense of expectation of something else, you feel it and you will understand why you are experiencing that. Your soul, which is your intuition, is calling you to get that message and what it is and understand, which is often what's called a lesson, to be learned around the experience of the situation and the action to take next. So you might get things happening, like your boiler might blow up in your house, or you might have an argument, or you might feel aches and pains, or your car might stop working, or your phone or your computer. There is always this, it's not random. There's always something in there that's helping you to understand how you navigate through life with divine guidance, with your soul guiding you. Here we go. This is what the dragon wants to say to you now. We love the feeling of enlightenment that is flowing and coming from you, as this means that you are considering us. You are considering your soul that uses your body to communicate with you through your vehicle of your body, which acts as a barometer for your intuition to be heard, for you are tapped in and tuned in and connected and aligned. You will see everything that happens around you is coming either from your thoughts and feelings or directly as an inspired idea with an action to re-navigate your course. You are being conscious, and that brings you into the feeling of enlightenment. Thank you very much, Luna Ray, for helping us to feel that we're safe to feel into our feelings and what enlightenment is really all about. The fact that we are connected and we are listening to our soul. Card number 4, the last one for this week. Again, the messages, the dragon's messages really are every single week how we get into flow, how we get aligned. How we do that is by listening and connecting with the divine guidance that comes through our soul, our self. We are soul. You are soul. Our soul. You are a soul. Therefore, everything that's happening for you is not random. You are creating it and you are receiving the information back when you want, when your soul wants you to change direction. So card number 4 this week, for this whole week's transmission. Male ila acha malia muikri ila muria kaya amboya mambriaka aya. Okay, so this one, number 7, Sarafina. Back to the beginning of time again. Sarafina. Okay, here we go. So, Serafina was the first golden matriarch dragon, and she came through with her, allowing me to interview her about what life was all about, how we start to operate, how we evolve as humans, how we start to live this life as a spiritual being. She says in this message to you, card number 4, you are the creator. You are creating all of the time. In other words, what if the world is responding to you? It's not random. It's not like, the mundane, unnecessary stuff that's going on. We've been educated. Why aren't I getting a better job? It's like, what if the world's responding to you? You, just how you think and just how you feel. Then you have to take some sort of responsibility for that. She says, your quest for the life that you seek, with all the strange and beautiful possibilities, is now open to receive, to understand your part in all of that. Dare you recognize that you created your current reality and what is around you today, even the dog barking. To see you open to that knowledge that you are your own creator would be a joy. That would be a light going on. And that would mean that you are creating all of the time. If you can see, If you can see the creation that you have created by yourself, own that. That is truly a beautiful realization and the ultimate responsibility. It means you've broken through. You've broken the spell. You see it. You see, oh, I must have created this. This is happening for a reason. This is a message from my soul. At the same time, if you can see the evidence of what you've created and know that it is not ideal, then you can also know that you can turn that around 180 degrees, which is what Tara talks about, from head to toe, from back to front. When you do know this, and this is the evidence that you seek, when you do know this, this is the proof that all you need is that you are the creator. What if the world responds to you? You are the creator in every single project, every single thing that you do. How visible you are, how magnetic you are, how life is turning out for you, your finances, your romances, your health, everything. You are the creator, depending on what you are saying about yourself, what you're saying about someone else, how you're feeling about things. What if you could, one of the messages, one of the main messages of what if your heart could just be sheer joy? All of the problems you face, the struggles are nothing more than the thoughts that you had and the energy and the focus that you gave them, the attention that you had at some point and where you were putting all of your focus. Being a conscious creator means you became acutely aware of how you feel in your body. And you can access that like a scale of vibrations of your feelings and accept that each vibration is as clearly different to a range of colors. If you want to step into a new vibration, don't think about it as vibration. Think about it as something that you can feel, like a temperature or a color. If you want to go from red to green, like, ah, I don't want to be in red. That equates to this, negativity, being in fear. I want to be in green, like everything's go, everything's fun, everything's natural. You might also have a temperature to do with that's cold and that's warm. It can be easier to relate to that rather than relating to vibration because you can't see it. And sometimes we need to get into the understanding of how we start to feel things, which can be a little bit alien to us if we've not allowed ourselves to feel things for a long while, because we have to stop and think and feel, which is not the way that humans work so much. So you are creating all of the time. What if, which has been the theme for this whole year, what if life responds, world responds to you? Your clients respond to you, your partner responds to you, your children respond to you, your health responds to you. That's card and message number 4 for this week. I want to thank you very much for being here, and I also want to introduce you to the fact that I will be doing an event shortly. It's a free event. It's an event to announce the book that's coming out called An Interview with a Dragon, which was Sarafina, the dragon that I spoke to and I interviewed. She answered so many questions about how life works, how the human can start doing things in a different way. It is called An Interview with a Dragon, and it will be coming out in April. And I will be releasing the links to that, and also anything that goes along with that will be there in the resources as well. There will be meditations, free meditations. There will be bundles to make life easier for you. There will be ways that you can connect in and get better guidance. That's all going to be in there as well. So keep an eye out, and I will put the link below so that you're kept up to date with that as well. An interview with a dragon, and I will be doing an event and questions and answers afterwards as well, presenting all of that to you, which is where these cards came from. So I look forward to seeing you then. And it's going to be raucous. It's going to be a party. It's going to be a launch where we actually allow ourselves to see beyond, to actually listen to and ask questions and be introduced to the energy of Serafina as well. Have a great week, and I will see you again next week. Make sure that if you have any questions, please come back to me. The cards are always here to transform you, to activate you every single week.